All right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another Instagram video. Every time I do a video related to like my phone or like my Instagram, it gets, you know, a lot of good feedback. So I thought I'd do another one specifically on how I curate my Instagram feed and how I pretty much go about taking my photos, picking which photos I want to add on my feed, the order in which they will appear, etc, etc. So if you guys are interested in curating your own Instagram feed, definitely keep on watching. So I like to change my Instagram feed in waves. If you guys can tell, like different sections of my Instagram have different themes. So it's mostly about the tones and the type of things that I post. It kind of has like a red undertone, yellow, orangey, still minimal, still white. It mostly happens in like the skin tone. I'm going for a more golden, yellow. There's lots of golds everywhere here. And then that theme kind of ended. This one went on for a while actually. I'm surprised. More gold, as I mentioned here. There's some black and white photo. I'm at the start of this wine photo here. Oops. And it kind of ended, I would say, around this photo here with the blazer. And as you guys can see, these sections of photos are definitely more summery. Also, my feed tends to change with the seasons, so this is definitely more summery, more beachy. There's more woven material. It occurred from this photo right here, which is another wine photo. And it kind of ended, I would say, right here, maybe right here. So this photo of me doing my makeup. So this feed is definitely fall. So as you guys can see, the tones have gotten darker, and I'm bringing back in that red undertone. That my next section starts with, let's do this perfume bottle, and then it ends with maybe this photo. Now for the next section, you can see a lot more black. We're doing a lot more body photos. We're still doing the detail photos. We're adding some light leaks in there. We've gone back to that light yellow undertone. These photos are kind of desaturated in a sense. It's this section. So it starts with this selfie here, and it ends with, or it's still going. It hasn't ended, but this is the most recent photo that I posted at the date of this recording. So this feed is more, I want to say, editorial. I'm keeping all the backgrounds the same for when I take my outfit shots. I'm adding in interesting shapes and patterns and materials. The tones are kind of yellowy. There's a lot more pictures of my face going on here. The transition to what we're doing now. And then what was it like before? And then what was it like before that? And then before that. And then before that. And then before that. And before that. And then the beginning. So the first thing that I like to do is find inspiration, and a lot of that inspiration comes from my Instagram feed. As you guys can see, I follow a lot of people who have the same aesthetic as I do and post similar content. So that's one thing. If you surround yourself by the thing that you're interested in or that you're going for, it'll be easier to plan your feed as you go along. So this is my Pinterest. This is basically what it looks like when it first opens up. So as you guys can see, it's still it's still a very similar aesthetic to that of my Instagram feed. If you guys want to follow me on here, what is my name on here? Oh, if you guys want to follow me on here, I think it's Miss Brittney Stone. But here's just a couple of things that I posted to help me kind of draw in the kind of aesthetic I'm going for on my Instagram feed. So yeah, so definitely get yourself a Pinterest. Get some really good editing apps, and I don't mean like a whole bunch of apps. I like to get one app for the most of it, and then like maybe like another app if I need to change something else. So the app that I use to edit the bulk of my photos is Lightroom. I've talked about this. I'll link the video of me editing specific photos or changing up my feed down below. I have a couple of them. Lightroom, I can create templates, so that way I don't have to struggle and recreate the tones of my feed over and over again. Once you know what your feed's gonna look like, you have the editing apps that you want to work with. Now you have to start curating your feed. You have to find another app where you can upload all your photos and kind of mess around to see what looks best where. This app is in preview. I just started using this app recently. I used to use Mosaico, but Mosaico is being weird, and I actually kind of like this better, to be honest. So I have logged in with my Instagram account, and all of my Instagram photos have been downloaded on the app. Ooh. You can change the photo by pressing change photo and then scrolling to whatever photo you want it to be for that space. And also a cool thing about this app is you can actually edit photos from the app, like a bulk edit. It gives you like their own personal effects on the app. So if you guys don't want to subscribe to Lightroom, you can use this app to kind of create your own effect. And if you don't like the effects that they give you, which I doubt it because a lot of them kind of remind me of like VSCO cam effects, so I'm pretty sure you can find one that you like. But if you don't like any of those, you can go down and do your own little edits just like Lightroom. Be creative with your photo taking, or even using filler photos from Pinterest. Like you see a photo or like a group of photos that you really like and really inspire you, you can add them into this app and it'll keep you inspired, so like you can stay on track. So you're really into like this photo, that photo, and that photo. You can take all of these photos and upload them into this app, so as you take your own photos and find your own stuff, you can kind of see if it goes along with the theme of what you've already liked. Bam. You can even add some photos up here to your stories to keep that same aesthetic or color sequence. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in like a more in-depth video on like how I actually go about taking these photos and getting certain shots, like some of these photos, if you guys are like interested in how I shot it or how I got, you know, that specific angle, definitely leave me a comment down below saying you want a video like that. But that is pretty much how I go about curating my Instagram feed and keeping it on track. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down below. Tell me what your Instagram looks like if you have an Instagram. And also don't forget to follow my Instagram if you like the photos that I post. And do not forget to have a great day.